Hello everybody, this is Alex and Josh, and today we are reacting to the deleted extended scenes of The Bonding from Star Trek The Next Generation. But as you can see, the room is split down the middle here. Josh and I got into a little bit of an argument, so we're kind of going back to the digital age a little bit, and we're going to be separated. But still, everything's the same besides that.
Yeah, we just needed a little bit of space, but we're still going to make all the content for you, so don't worry. But whoever is the closest to guess what we fight about, comment here, comment, and guess what we fought about. All right, we're going to jump into this. A patron posted this on a comment on one of our posts on Patreon, so thank you for bringing this to our attention. I'll put the comment here. You can get your recognition. Thank you. So I'll put the link to the website in the description here of what we're watching off of. But we're just going to get jumping right into it. It's 11 minutes. I really have nothing to know what to expect here. So,
no idea. Let's go.
Master bore the full brunt of the detonation. I was in command. I bear full responsibility.
Lieutenant, I have the utmost faith that you behaved properly and in the best traditions of Starfleet.
Let's take a look at this shoulder.
That's nice. Complimented Worf? Cut that out.
When I'm finished with this, you are to go to your quarters. Rest. You are relieved of duty for 24 hours. That's an order.
All right. Laying down the law. It sucks. It seems like everything they have to cut out is like character stuff all the time.
Okay. Good, very good. Jeremy, the captain needs to talk with you.
It's a random guy?
I'm Jeremy, sir.
Hello, Jeremy.
My office is over there, Captain.
Can't believe they just cut a whole room of people.
I really ought to get back to class. If I get behind.
I'm sure your mom wanted you to do well in school. She was a teacher on Earth, wasn't she?
She taught exoarchaeology.
Why did she sign on the Enterprise?
Well, she said she wanted to see the galaxy with her own eyes.
And was she happy doing that?
Yeah, real happy.
Did she ever tell you there was a chance this might happen someday?
Yes.
You know, it might help if we talked about how you're feeling.
You're a betazoid. You know how I feel.
When my father died, we were living on Beta Z. My mother and all her people are telepathic. I wanted to talk about my father, but they just kept pulling the thoughts out of my head before I had a chance to say the words. It made me very angry.
Why?
I needed to say them out loud. I was confused about why he went away. Was it me? Something I'd done? I felt that if I could just say the words, that somehow he would know how much I loved him and missed him. I just thought you might feel the same way.
She just had to do her job. I understand that.
Did she talk to you about her mission before she left?
She told me about the ruins. She always made it sound like a storybook.
Why do you keep going over to the terminal?
No reason. It's nothing. I broke it yesterday.
Was your mother angry when you broke it? Was she still angry when she left?
Oh my god, dude.
Jeremy,
Jesus Christ.
did the broken terminal cause the accident?
No,
Did you cause the accident?
no. I just never had a chance to tell her I fixed it.
If your mother were here right now, would she forgive you? I want you to spend some time alone for a little while, and I'll come back when you're ready to talk again.
How will you know?
Well, this time I will use my Betazoid sense, and I'll know.
Thought it was traumatic before.
I'm glad they cut out. Well, you're a Betazoid. You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But really, that classroom scene was not in the.
I don't remember any of those people or any of that.
Worf?
Counselor,
I can understand you don't want to talk about what happened, but when you're ready.
I'm just gonna follow you in here. Or I guess that was him telling her he was ready.
her death lies between us. It is my hope that someday it can also bind us.
Huh. It's amazing what would be cut in like the middle of a scene, like in the
Yeah.
middle of a dialogue. That's crazy.
I see you fixed the terminal.
Just after you left.
I'm sorry I got so angry about that. I am really proud of you. You fixed it without even being asked.
Well, that adds to the believability for him to believe this thing.
Yeah.
But yet, that was a long conversation with Troy. And you gotta.
If you cut that, you gotta cut,
Yeah. Because there's no way to do that scene in like 4 seconds.
All right, that's it. Thanks, Cyril. Yeah, obviously the main thing cut there being the Troy scene, I feel like, and then there was a bunch of little stuff, but the Troy scene with him is obviously the main one.
Yeah, I feel like the other stuff, yeah, I'm fine with all that being cut. But the terminal, that whole thing, that adds to the believability of why this kid would be like, yeah, that is my mom. Only, she would know that. Or I just told Troy that, no one else. But that was a long scene with Troy, and that little scene right there and the longer scene with Troy probably was well over that 45-minute mark. So it's like, I'm completely happy with what we have in the bonding.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. The one thing from that scene with Troy, the backstory of her with her dad dying, and
yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah, and her being like, oh, my mom's family, they can all read my thoughts. They were taking them from me before I could say it. I wanted to be able to say it. And that just kind of gives you a little peek behind the scenes of her when she's counseling. She can sense how you're feeling, but she wants you to tell her.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what therapy is.
I said earlier on when we were watching it, I'm like, man, it seems like every time they cut stuff out, it's character stuff. But it's like, unfortunately, that's what it has to be. They're not going to cut out plot stuff, and then make the episode make less sense. So it has to be character stuff. Like even the little thing like Dr. Crusher ordering Worf to be in his quarters for a day. It's like a nice reminder. I remember in TOS, a lot of people were saying like, oh, Bones actually he's second in authority right below Kirk and sometimes even above him because he's the doctor. We don't get to see that a lot with Dr. Crusher. So
that's true.
Yeah, all those moments were really neat. You got to cut them, unfortunately, but it was cool to see.
Yeah, it's weird seeing the quality from the VHS rip. I'm like, oh, God.
I was imagining, like, did they just find it, like, in an attic somewhere at CBS? Like, what is this?
At a salt mine. Oh, my God. The bonding.
It's 4 additional scenes from the bonding. No, that's pretty crazy that this was discovered. But thanks for letting us know it exists. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If this was your first time seeing it, there were so many people that didn't know about the extended version of The Measure of Man that I'm sure this is even more niche out there. So let us know what you guys thought of it. And, yeah, enjoyed it.